Trump's new tariffs just shook Amazon sellers to their core. Prices are rising, businesses are bleeding, and China's grip on global e-commerce is being tested. But who really wins here? When President Donald Trump announced a 145% tariff on goods from China, it wasn't just Wall Street that panicked. Thousands of Amazon sellers, who rely heavily on Chinese manufacturing, felt the earthquake too. Up to 70% of Amazon's marketplace products are sourced from China. And with those goods now dramatically more expensive to import, sellers are stuck between two brutal choices: hike prices or eat the losses. Amazon's own CEO, Andy Jassy, admitted that many sellers will pass the cost on to you, the consumer. The company itself is trying to soften the blow by stocking up early and renegotiating supplier deals. But how long can that last? Some U.S. Amazon sellers' products are warehoused, designed, and sold in the U.S., but made in China. These owners are already facing copycats and price undercutting on platforms like Temu. Now, these tariffs could be the knockout punch. Kenny says she'll try to hold her prices, but if costs don't ease, her business might not survive, and she's not alone. Contrary to political messaging, these tariffs aren't just hitting Chinese firms. US-based sellers who depend on overseas manufacturing are taking the brunt of the blow. Could this be the spark that revives American manufacturing? Some think so. Companies like Viper Industrial, which proudly builds in the US, are seeing new interest from vendors who once relied on China. But for most small sellers, the dream of US manufacturing is just that, a dream. The cost to build products stateside can be 2 to 3 times higher. And the infrastructure? Setting up my own factory is way out of budget. China just gets it done faster and cheaper. Many Amazon sellers are eyeing alternatives like Vietnam, Mexico, and India. But here's the twist. Even factories in those regions are often owned by Chinese companies. So the Made in Vietnam label might still be part of the Chinese ecosystem. And Trump's tariffs don't stop with China. Temporary rates of 20 to 25% on goods from Mexico, Canada, and the EU further complicate the equation. Decoupling from China sounds good politically, but in practice, the global supply chain is deeply entangled. One major shakeup? Trump's decision to kill the de minimis loophole. It let foreign sellers ship goods under $800 directly to US customers, skipping taxes and duties. That's how Temu and Shein got away with selling dirt-cheap products. But US bulk sellers never qualified because they import in bulk, do quality checks, and follow stricter rules. Ending de minimis could finally level the playing field. So what's next for Amazon and its millions of sellers? Some, like Amazon Basics, may delay price hikes by a few months. Others may flee China for new manufacturing hubs or shut down altogether. The uncertainty is the real danger. Tariffs don't just affect products, they ripple across supply chains, jobs, innovation, and global trade dynamics. This has a cascading impact across the entire economy. As the tariff war heats up again, Amazon sellers are at a crossroads, and so are consumers. Will this bring back American factories, or simply raise the cost of living? Subscribe for more deep dives into tech, trade, and how policy shapes your everyday purchases.